My name is Curtis Chen. I'm the principal of Patina. I've been in the watch collection world for the past 8 years, buying and selling professionally with Patina for the past 4.5 years. Patina is a vintage watch store and specialize in vintage Rolex, vintage Omega from the 60s and 70s. If you think about it, in the 70s, it was an exploration of all different fields, from trying to be the fastest man alive to being, the first person out in space, the first person on the moon, Jacques Cousteau, who could explore the ocean depths. So I feel like that kind of spirit of adventure really translated to these tools that came out in the 70s. I started off collecting GMTs, specifically the 1675 reference, and collecting all the cool little bezels that go along with it that change up the look of the watch. And now I've kind of migrated over to, I feel like, the quintessential vintage Rolex watch, which is the 5513. That Submariner has so many different variations and so many different nuances to it. You can collect 10, 15, 20 of them and still find what's special about each one. One of the watches in my collection is this 5513 Submariner. This has a very fat font bezel. This is from the early 70s, and this is a bezel that has a kissing 40, so where the 4 actually touches the 0. This 5513 MAXI Dial Mark III LOLLIPOP Submariner. This watch specifically, this LOLLIPOP, is very special to me because not only finding it from the original owner, but the original owners also never polished the case. So everything on this is original. Next up, we have the 1665 Great White. This specific version is nicknamed the Long 5 because the font of the 5 is a little bit longer. This watch is different in terms of your 5513 as it has a helium escape valve. A gold Submariner, reference 16808. It's, I don't think any specific diver would need a gold Submariner, but I think that's what makes it special and very unique. A tropical 105.012 pre-moon Speedmaster from 1965, and it's almost a transitional because the 1965 Speedmasters tend to have straight lugs as opposed to the twisted lugs on this watch. It's got the long indices, but more importantly, it's correct for this area, as you'll know from the 90 on the bezel. It has a dot above the 0 as opposed to next to it. And finally, 1601 Datejust, and I love wearing this on the leather strap. It's just not too big, not too small. It's just a very versatile watch. You can wear it in a very dressy setting. It goes well with jeans or a tuxedo. Come across these watches, and on the back of it will be these engravings. It'll be a milestone or some significant point within their lives, whether it's a birthday or it's a graduation or it's a promotion. And I feel like those types of things, some people may look at it as, oh, well, it's too personalized. There's something to be said about this watch that traveled and lasted and survived 40, 50 years, and now it's sitting in front of you to add your own story behind it. I think there's a little bit of romantic storytelling around that.